my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve this Bellatrix makeup look from Harry Potter. For those of you who are new, I am a crazy book nerd. I absolutely love reading so much. I usually have a ton of books in my favorites videos, so if you ever want some recommendations, I highly recommend checking those out because I could talk about books literally for forever. So with that being said, I have never read Harry Potter or seen all of the movies. I've seen like 2, so I don't really think that counts. But with all that being said, I do know that I am a Slytherin, which I do find to be pretty accurate, simply because the way I like to look at it is I feel like I'm like the good bad guy. I know Slytherins aren't all bad guys, but I do feel like, you know, obviously the majority of them do happen to be Slytherin, so it's kind of, I like to kind of be like, no, like out of the bad guys, like I'm the good one. Like I would betray the bad guys to help you out if we're in a pickle, you know, it's fine. Also let me know what your Hogwarts house is because I am curious. So anyways, with that out of the way, if you guys are interested in seeing how you can achieve this Bellatrix makeup look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so to get started, I'm going to be messing with the wig a little bit. I'm going to be taking some of this white colored hairspray that I got off of Amazon and taking a little section of the wig. I'm just going to be lightly hairspraying just this section, and then taking my comb, I'm just going to be brushing this out. I don't want it to look like it was literally just sprayed on. I'm trying to make it blend into the wig a little bit because it does seem to kind of be a little bit of an off-white gray kind of color, and then I'm just going to be setting all of this with some of my got-to-be glued hairspray. Moving on to the makeup, I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Fringe Benefit Primer and applying this all over my face before moving on to my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in medium neutral and applying this all over my face using my IT Cosmetics Blurring Foundation brush to blend it all in and make it look nice and seamless. And then we're going to be moving on to cream contour, where I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Creamed Powder Foundation in Mocha and applying this to the areas that I want to add a shadow or deepen, and then just make sure to blend it out to avoid having any harsh lines. I'm then going to be taking my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in number 14 and using this to highlight my face, so I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes, under my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, and my forehead, and then once I let that set while I filled in my eyebrows, I'm going to be coming back to it and blending it out, and then going into my Airspun Translucent Powder, I'm just going to be going ahead and setting that so it doesn't move throughout the rest of the makeup process. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to be taking my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer and applying this all over my eyelids before taking my James Charles Morphe Unleash Your Inner Artist palette, taking this light nude color and just applying this all over my lid. And then I'm going to be going into this taupe eyeshadow and applying this on the outer corner of my eye and blending it inwards before going into this dark brown color and doing the same thing by starting on the lower lash line and then bringing it up on the outer corner and blending it towards the inner corner. I'm not really going to be focusing on applying anything to this center of my lid yet. We just want to make sure to go ahead and blend this out and kind of create a V on the outside of our eye. Following that, I'm going to be taking this Russet Mauve color and doing the exact same thing, starting on the inner corner and just blending it inwards and then bringing that down to the lower lash line as well, and then taking this darker Marine shadow and just deepening up that shadow area. And then once I've done that, I'm even going to be bringing that on to the center of my lid as well and just kind of following through with that color. And then I'm going to be going into this dark kind of burgundy brown and doing the exact same thing, kind of creating a smoky lid and then lifting it upwards, and then taking the champagne highlight color and just highlighting my brow bone. Going into this black eyeshadow, we're then going to be deepening up that outer corner, so I'm going to be starting on the outer corner with a pencil brush and blending it inwards before moving on to my lower lash line as well, and you just want to make sure to blend as you go to avoid having any harsh lines. Next, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Lasting Drama Eyeliner in black and applying this to my lower waterline, and then I'm going to be going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Black Eyeliner, and I'm just going to be creating a simple line on my upper lash line. Moving back to the face, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, taking medium cocoa and just chiseling out my cheekbones even more and also helping set the cream contour from earlier before moving on to my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just bronzing up my face to help add a little bit more color to it. Speaking of color, I'm going to be taking my Milani Rose Blush and just applying this to the apples of my cheeks before moving on to my BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette, taking these two colors and just highlighting my cheekbones and my nose to help brighten and add a little bit of some luminescence. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be taking my MAC lip pencil in Spice and just outlining the shape of my lips before moving on to the first lip color I'm going to be using, which is going to be my Lorac Pro lipstick, and this is going to be in the color Rose Brown, and I'm just going to be filling in my lips before taking my Tarte Tardiest lip paint in Festival and applying this right over top. Then once this is done, I decided it kind of needed a little bit more dimension, so I'm going back into some of my maroon eyeshadows and just applying this to the outer corner of the lips to help give it a little bit of an ombre effect. Next, I'm going to be prepping my eyelashes by curling them before going into my Tarte Tardiest Lash Paint Mascara and just sweeping this through my eyelashes. And then for the false lashes, the ones that I chose are my Kiss Lash Couture lashes in Lacy, and I'm just going to be popping that on to my upper lash line. And that is the completed Bellatrix makeup look from Harry Potter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my Halloween videos. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!